Alrighty. This never works, so I'm just gonna assume that I'm streaming. There we go. I did it, ladies and gentlemen. I did it. My penis is massive. My erection is expansive. Whatever. Okay, let's get right into it. This is going to be about how I need a new sling for my dingy ding ding ding. So, what we have here is the first one. You see, simple concept. It's a sling that will go around your body so you can move it from your back to your front. This is the first example of why I'm not going to go through all of these bags. These are just the ones that I could find when I looked up Sling. All of the reviews say, I guess they're knockoff products, and most of them, because there's infinite reviews at the bottom of all of these, including this one that say the zippers break, the straps even break, like the hook points break, like even if the material isn't bad, you know what I'm saying? So obviously the zipper will dig into your back if you're wearing a thin shirt, and it splits into a backpack. That's stupid. That's painful. Fuck that. And it's got these zippers that will unzip at like side angles. You can't trust that. That's stupid. Moving on, you have an even stupider design. You have these zippers that are guaranteed to break along the seams.
What?
Because they come up and over. I'm just giving an example to people of why I'm not showing off all this shit. Yeah, right. This isn't going to last you long. Anybody who knows inherent zipper design knows that this is gonna fucking break. So screw those. Those aren't even on the table. Those are fucking retarded. We're gonna move on to this. You're like, oh man, that's a good design, but the zippers break and these little clippy points break. You know what I mean? Even if the material doesn't rip, which it might. I don't know. I don't care. I'm just gonna go through these. This, I'm ranking the designs because it's not the material, is an okay design, militaristic-esque, while not really being. It's just a backpack when you look at the actual shape under all the BS. And it would be nice. It would fit me relatively well, you know what I mean? I could sling it from my front and my back. It's still not that large.
Is that a top separate satchel piece that comes off that you can strap back on?
No.
It should be.
It should be.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, fuck you, pay me. For going through all this shit. So, this, I like this. I mean, the zippers, you see, why I like it is because they're properly placed in a way that's been guaranteed from time immemorial, this back zipper all the way around and down, to where it's most likely not going to break. And then it's got these little compartments with zippers on the front and on the tops, so that way they're not going to, even if they unzip somehow in some situation, the shit isn't going to fall out most likely.
I feel like the lower area should, like, you know, open with, like, little hinges and be like a refrigerator with drinks in it.
Yeah, it should probably be. Yeah, that'd be cool. Anyways, I guess I can show you this video. Yeah, see, it's not very large. It's because I need my DJI accessories and stuff in it. It could maybe fit my small little, you know, over 10-year-old. It's like, I don't even know how old a camera. It's from 2011. My little crappy 1080p camera in there that only does MPEG-4. If it was deep enough in the back. You know, you see what he's doing here. Maybe it could fit it, you know what I mean? But
why do you want a big, juicy compartment when you'd rather have a little square compartment that's just right for it?
exactly. So this isn't high on my priorities list. I'm just saying this is busted too, and some people would want a version of this with modifications for their shit.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, like I was saying, if this top piece, like I was saying, was a separate section, you see the strap, and you could, like, detach it, and it could be, like, have your lunch in there, your camera, and then this is a separate piece that, like, is below, then it'd be actually a design.
Yeah, so fuck him and pay him.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you put it that way.
Anyways, here's one that's more, like, that's a lot smaller of a camera design right there. That's one of those flatter little Sony ones. This could fit my DJI, because what I want is, I need my extending rod. Ideally, I want to get one of the bigger ones too, and this is about the right size for maybe that. Like, you know, my regular, whatever foot it is, 3-foot extension rod or more for.
Yeah.
So then I can, you know, see, sling it from my back to my front, and it's got different compartments in it. But once again, the zippers break. So, yeah, that's not worth anything.
Yeah.
But this design's okay.
Why are they using cheapo zippers from like the 90s fanny packs? Come on, guys.
They're just making shit versions of products that are in like beta phase, in my opinion. I don't know. That's just a theory. A game theory. Anyways. They have different sizes of this. Regular, for example, so you can fit a huge ass ugly camera or something. Moving on. This one, I actually looked this one up. Everything rips on it. Everything breaks. It's apparently dollar store level, even though the material, they fancify it up for these photos. The low reviews always speak of rippages and stuff. But I mean, this one could fit my camera and stuff, but it's also kind of just loose in there. It's just a regular backpack. It's not for even a DSLR or anything. Or a mirrorless. It's also quite bulky. I'm not quite sure that I want that anyways, but some person does. This one is just small enough, like, because I need a way of putting my DJI, this is why I'm bringing it up, in and out of its case without leaving my case somewhere. I don't like leaving it, of course. So I would even use this if the little metal strap pieces didn't like somehow break, or like the point where it joints in or something.
Well, you can get new straps though, right?
Yeah, but the problem is that if the straps break, almost always, I think with all of these, the zippers, either the tab on the little zipper thing breaks, or the zipping spot itself, or all of it. Just like the zipper that goes into the little zip teeth breaks itself somehow, and the tab breaks, and the zipper breaks. I've heard all of it. Like, it's insane.
The teeth start eating each other.
Yeah, you wouldn't believe it, but even this one says, I'll go down to the low star reviews.
I've had squishy, like, plastic zippers last longer than metal zippers. That's all I know.
Let's go to 2 stars then, maybe. Yeah, easy to fall out if you put certain things on the outside one with the snap button. I guess they're saying this one would work, but it's just the right size of the current like little tiny case I have for things that I, don't have any strap or anything for. And so I guess this one works. It's got a reinforced zipper. I guess this one does work.
Yeah, for the DJI.
Yeah, because I want to wear it.
Orange cam and stuff.
That's what I'm saying. I want to wear it so that I can pull in and out the little cameras. Then I don't have to set my container down and actually.
It is nice to have modern cameras that fit in there.
You see how small they are. So this because I could put my wallet in there too. It's about the right size for those few things, so I don't have to have it all bulky in my pocket, and I can wear it on my back. I'll add this to the list.
That's pretty nice.
So yeah, except it's $27 for nothing.
Yep.
For what? A zipper that doesn't break and a strap that doesn't break?
Why are they charging as much as a bigger purse, huh?
See what I mean? So this is what I would use for the DJI, I guess.
Yeah.
Because I need something for my small camera. Moving on. This is terrible. I believe if I can get a shot of the actual zippers, maybe they're plastic even. But it's a good design for people who want it, again.
It's so posery.
I know. I'm just saying, like, whatever was available that didn't look absolutely horrible with logical zippers that go up and down the sides instead of, like, sideways on it or something stupid.
Yeah.
This is one of those. I don't know what to say. Let's watch the video. Yeah, this guy's really posery. So yeah, and then he pulls out his iPad. Yeah, that's real military, let me tell you. Yeah, like I hate these hollow, not like properly structured packs. So if you were gonna fix this design for actually carrying camera gear and stuff, you'd actually.
Man,
see these little plastic clips, they're so acrylic-y, everybody's saying that they break.
I just need a dog to follow me around. I'll put the backpack on it.
Yeah, exactly. Let me just carry my stuff. Yeah, some person says, yeah, the strap rips. See, that's what I was saying. You wouldn't believe it, but it rips.
Yeah.
All these things, like, it turns out that little tiny pack that's perfect for my DJI, and like, but you see, it still doesn't fit my rod. my Insta360 rod that I have for it. So that's bullshit. Here's an Osprey. It should be pretty good. It's like a little water droplet looking thing, but that strap, I believe, if I look in the comments, breaks. It's got a better zipper. It zips in a little curve, and then it's got another little curve. But then all of it just breaks. Let me see here. Just to show you. Well, this one doesn't have any product reviews on it. There's a bunch of them. Let me find you another one that has a review on it. Yeah, it's incredibly cheap. Like they're saying there, you know how that, like, that broke. See,
Yeah.
zipper pull broke. That, what is he saying? I don't quite understand what he's saying there. I guess it's wearing out immediately or something.
Yeah.
Some part of it. I don't read German. So, yeah, I mean, this is pretty cool. I'd accept this because I feel like the back area is just about big enough to fit my collapsible rod. That's, I mean, it's already, because it's like 3 feet, it's like, you know, that's like already when it's collapsed.
12 inches?
12 inches. So that other pack wouldn't fit it. That fits my DJI. So I couldn't put my rod in it, which is annoying.
Yeah, this one's longer.
But it's also crap.
Yeah. But it's a design that could be alright.
That's what I'm saying. I like the design. So here's this one. Once again, I don't approve of the sideways zippers, but they're not too sideways. They did a compromise that looks like it would actually work. Except, once again, they say that these zippers break even though they look hyper reinforced.
Oh no, they're just shiny. That means they're extra lame. You gotta know that. Have you not spent enough time at Ross?
No, I guess not.
I'm sorry. I just am.
Because I like this
I'm
design.
real autistic and focus on the details of everything. Everywhere.
So we go down to 1 stars. Zipper's already broken. Scream's cheap. Arrived with broken zipper. See the tines on there broken. They break easily. The whole thing, all the metal on it, because it's too shiny, like he said.
You know, I'm gonna have to do a live stream someday of all of my knowledge of clothes shopping.
You really should. This, once again, I hate sideways zippers, but at least it's arranged decently. But I mean, if you look at the material, even I know that this is poorly, like, sort of, it like rumples under there along the edge, and it's all seamed together a certain way. You know that this is baggy and that they've stuffed it completely with fluff to make it look like as if it holds any shape.
No.
These tiny packs aren't worth anything, especially if they don't hold shape.
Yeah, I saw people using them back in the day at soccer and stuff, and they're just still crap.
Mm-hmm.
They never change.
Let's see here.
We like some advanced space age material.
4 months of use. The zipper broke. Yeah, it's just more zipper breaking.
Yikes.
See, you can see that low quality zipper seaming that.
That's like 99 level quality.
Yeah, absolutely. And it shouldn't be sold for anything now. These should be. Most of these are dollar store shit masquerading as better things.
Yeah.
Even especially the fake military shit.
Man, they slapped the Puma on it. Now they got to sell it for $20.
Yeah. Here's another one of the same thing that's a little less edgelord, but it's still like military. Why would you put a gun in this? This isn't built for a gun in it. You see how they're just rebranding something, in my opinion, that's just cheap, generic.
Look military.
Yeah, you see, this looks even less military. It's just cheap, generic Chinese stuff that they just, allowed to be sold off to their branding, I assume. That's very common.
I mean, at least this is only 15 compared to the rest.
But then you go down and you're like, oh man, all that lighting, all those photos, and then it just says, poor quality, broke easily. The front button broke, the front flap, cheaply made.
Yeah, I don't want to walk around delicately, touching my instruments to the surface of everywhere I'm setting it down.
Yeah, that always breaks. Yeah, I don't think so. So then we start getting into the real scummy part of this. So we have this thing called Patagonia, And it's $80 for marginally better material, like just barely. You have to realize, barely. So that, like, it won't break with light use because everybody's a suburbanite for a couple of years.
I'll still break that.
No, that's what I'm saying. And then the person says, seller charges way more than manufacturer. Never again from this seller. Overpriced. Yeah. Overpriced. Damages shirts, coats, and dresses.
Cool.
Poorly made. Strap broke. You see what I mean? Then the strap breaks. Anyway. Wonderful. Even though it looks like... Because you see, there's all this strap material here. Then you go down, and what do you find right in that corner?
Yeah,
a little shitty strap just to make sure it breaks. And you can't tell me that they aren't thinking that through and saying, haha, look at these little faggots. We're going to fuck them over. Fuck these assholes and their shitty products. Okay, so here you have a strap that, once again, it does that little clip point. Why can't it attach in the way it does even at the top or with a solid piece? Why have they sewn in what looks like, you know, when on those computers, when you have those wide pieces you got to plug into the motherboard and spots and stuff? Yeah. It looks like that, but made out of stretchy materials. So that's not exactly good for being on your shoulder.
This is so stupid.
Yeah. Oh, nice sunken in backpack. Excellent shape and form. You totally couldn't put some stiff foam or something in there. They just fully pack it in. What you would use this for anyways, like I said, it's not a satchel for electronics, is for just stuffing clothes and stuff into. Like vaguely shaped things and like a knife for, like, you know, certain stuff in the woods. Yes. And then let's look at the reviews. 1 star. Ooh, 14%. Strap is far too short. Poorly designed. Strap is too short. Super short strap. So what, for the tiniest caved in chest little Asians? It looks short.
Oh, it's so short.
It's so short, and you can't even play it out.
Put it on like a guy's bicep. It's too big.
Yeah, you can't even roll it out more. I mean, talk about bad product design. Remember, people, have the strap actually, you know, extenuate out more. If you're going to make it that crappy. And it's attached by a little flap that's never going to last, that's going to rip off right there. Not even into the interior, like, lining and stitching.
They're doing it on purpose.
So, here we have a $117 fly fishing sling pack. Because, you know, those old people that fly fish one day out of the year, they need a good pack, man. So, you know, they're willing to spend infinite retirement bucks, you know, because they supposedly worked real hard on, you know, this fly fishing pack. And then, you know, then there's glowing reviews of it. Oh, man, it's so good. It's nice. Oh, man, yeah. Except it's still made in China, like the person said. So they're just selling you garbage.
Here's what it is. This pack, it looks dirty really fast. It looks shitty.
Oh, you can tell, yeah. People are saying that about another pack, too. So, let's say you spend the $117 to fit your DSLR and something else or other crap into this.
Do you even get a different color?
Yeah, you can get this color.
Okay, that's a little better.
Well, you see, the main problem is still the same. As if I believe that over time with sun exposure, you see that little part there, even if those clips are better quality and they won't break immediately,
the sun will roast them.
The sun will roast them, then they'll break. That little stretchy thing in there, that's notorious. I've seen that on other things. The sun really beats that up. Yeah, if you're wearing it only indoors, but this is a fishing pack.
It's going to wear out.
So we need better slings and packs, because here's the final issue. A hard shell case, and you can already see it. I'll open it. This part in here is already crushing the zipper seam with the hard shell, which is the problem. And
that should be removable.
Yeah, that should be removable, but it's not. And so it quickly becomes useless, giving you even less storage space. So you're just paying for those other storage spots.
And I'm seeing this trend where there's bits on things that look removable, and they're just making false versions that don't remove.
Well, it's just a Chinese knockoff, obviously. Somebody said made in China. So what? Even if the company approves of you branding it, you're still scamming people, because the concept of a scam is trying to make them buy something garbage desperately by any dirty, underhanded lighting and packing methods you can. Degeneracy. Absolute filth. What is wrong with you? So then finally we have this. For $110, I would get something, this one product, that I could put my rod into, which is 12 inches, that the zippers won't break, that's made out of like beaten cow leather like I'm Indiana Jones for no reason, that will hold all the things that I need to in it.
Well, I mean, you know, Crowley would approve.
Yeah, and it's got like a strap that's made out of what looks like hemp, like, you know, all those
Yeah.
quality belts and pants and things.
Breathable mesh padding.
Well, that's good. I mean, I don't want to put my hot DJI in there and have it cook.
Yeah.
So, like, you know, and it's got metal rings that attach, and it all looks pretty reasonable, and people say that it's good in the reviews. But you have to spend $110, and the only excuse is, lol, it's leather.
Yeah, maybe if like 1,000 people buy this or 1,000,000, then it should suddenly appear on our version of Amazon for like 1 cent. If we get that many sales on it, just because we're reviewing it.
So yeah, I'll add this to a list, but I'm not gonna be able to afford it. It's just there to say, hey, look, if you want a miniature sling pack you can throw around your back or front with stuff on it, here it is.
What if everybody has all gotten us everything on the wish list, and the entire Amazon warehouse they built locally is just to hold all the stuff that people have gotten us?
Yes, exactly. Why wouldn't I believe that? Because I am awesome. And that's all there is to it. Alright, the final thing on the list here, you can't seem to find, they're all pretty terrible. There's these videos going around. This is just an additional bonus thing where a woman says coffee and other stupid shit and opens up a banana and pours it into it. And there's these stupid little whisk things that are supposed to whisk it somehow. I don't even know. They got this little end. Apparently the whole rod turns and the little metal tips on the end, just, you know, the whole rod turns so they're turning because it's got a whisking head. Well, these are fucking stupid. And everybody would say that they're stupid. Because, you know how there's already air, water, like vaporizers that use no heat, that they put cool mist into your room? Well, you could use that and just have vibration coming from the core down to this head you see here. And you wouldn't have to use a little rotor and turn it. And then it wouldn't have a lack of power. And then fuck you, pay me. And then you'd have an actual product that could actually vibrate down the rod and actually do some work and actually mix some shit. You know, an actual whisk. Because everybody just keeps saying with these that they break down easily. They're all Chinese garbage. You can't find one that's good. I mean, you can't even find one. They don't sell them for much, and they're not very good.
Can I get a version of this that like has like soft material that you can like spin around a woman's nipple, you know?
Yeah, that'd be good. Make a sex toy out of this instead.
Yeah.
That's what it would actually be useful for. Because, like I said, this is all Mexican reviews, because I guess this product is listed in Mexico, and yet somehow I found it on here. I don't know. For this particular one. Anyways, you want to whisk something like eggs or coffee or whatever the hell you want to do with it. All of these are too weak.
No.
That's what I'm saying. They all just
fail.
They all just fail. Like you go to, well, let's click on this one just as an example. You're like, why shouldn't they be able to whisk something? They got a decent rotor in there. They're powered by two, those big AA batteries.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't it work? Well, you go down and then people say, oh man, it doesn't work. And I go, but why? Why are you selling things that don't work? Like all of these. I'll open up some more just to prove the point. Don't waste your money. Terrible from the beginning. The wand spins while it's spinning. It also comes apart. Yeah. Didn't last 2 weeks. Yeah. They're not even holding together. They're just Chinese knockoffs of some product that hasn't, like one product? Where can I get this product, right? Stop selling garbage. This one will say the same thing.
I gotta make some oats.
This one supposedly works decently well. Maybe. That just means not many people have reviewed it yet and said it's bad, maybe. That's my opinion. 66 ratings, I don't know. That's not really enough to really get a
Magic
conclusion.
93.1 was the station with the hit music when I first moved here and all that. And now it's Magic 90.
Oh, stop.
Now it's Magic 97.1. It came back recently. We've gone full circle, but they can't use 93.1 because purposely the talk show station on AM has an FM station which is 93.1.
Yeah, you see how they're not showing it actually doing anything? Like, look at what happens here in this demonstration video.
Yeah.
It doesn't appear to have any strength. Then they cut.
I don't know.
Then they cut.
I don't believe
Why
it.
would I trust that? See, you see what I mean by dishonest business practices? How are you proving that it works if it's not like a fast-forwarded video even?
Yeah.
It doesn't work, or else they wouldn't have done that. And then some reviews will come in and say this one doesn't work either. You see how it's not a reward, it's like a full-time job, even if I was being friends to send free shit off of Amazon, because 98% of it wouldn't work and just end up used in one meme movie prop like for a YouTube video for me.
Yeah.
Because they're that bad.
Yeah, you barely mix something and it's just done and then it breaks and then you throw it over your shoulder into the trash.
Yeah, except I'd probably use it for something else because it would like start to break. Then it would like break in my hand as it's supposedly a ray gun or something stupid. You know, like I'd make a joke with it. Okay,
Yeah.
let's look at this one. This one, because you know what? You look at how many reviews it has. Okay, let's open up the ones with the 2 most reviews that are in this list right here. Mixer, yeah, Frother, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, we got 7% here. Let's see what the 7%'s opinion is. Broke after 2 uses, poor performance, too powerful, spills everything out of the cup. Reduce the power, stop working after a few times, broke after 3 weeks. Let's see here. Yeah, see, they break apart because the little rotor in there isn't properly secured. It's just put in a plastic housing, and they actually show that on that previous diagram I was looking at. That's not good. Like, that's how they're breaking. I mean, see, these ones showed up broken from in the package, but you can see how they would break. So what, it's powerful enough to snap itself open and it's still not got a good housing, it has no dampening. Okay, this one looks like it's a little better housed. For the love of God, will this one work? You know what I mean? Spot for 2 batteries. Okay, tiny rotor it looks like. You see there's enormous space for batteries and no space for a rotor, so it's probably not going to do the job, and that's disappointing, you know. We go down here. Let's look at 1 star. Broke within a month. Broken within a day. This is a stirrer, not a frother. Yeah, you see it's too weak to even froth. This has to stop. Like, how else are you going to get something logical and reasonable unless I'm being sent this garbage all day to test out and then say it doesn't work? Then make jokes with it. Because it is a joke. I mean, come on. Like I said, you'd be better with sound waves. Fuck you, pay me. I believe that's about it. That's the end of my live stream, and that's what I came here to do.